Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Stevenson, about maybe an hour ago, you made a remark that resonated with me, and I want to follow up on what John Shimkus was talking about reliability. Do you think that the markets should place more value on reliability attributes of our power plants, especially as it relates to base load capacities?
Absolutely. We've got to have reliable base load, and that could be a combination of nuclear. I think coal should still be in the mix and can be, and of course natural gas, and we've got to have that base load reliability.
Thank you. I guess the work is still ahead of us, how we're going to convert. We've just gone through 8 years. We've seen a loss of baseload capacity across this country, and we're going to have to rebuild now after 8 years of a war on coal. Mr. Howard, your comment was interesting as well in your written statements about the need for carbon capture and clean coal technology, and as it relates to demonstration plants. What's the incentive? What do we need to do to build more large-scale demonstration plants?
Well, there's still a lot of need for some basic research on understanding the more optimal approach to capturing carbon. We've made some steps. We've got a project now going on in Texas. It's going to demonstrate one technology, but it's going to take a full suite of different technologies to really enable carbon capture and storage to be economically efficient. And so supporting the demonstrations and advanced science and technology needed to come up with the right chemistry that will efficiently capture carbon.
And also release some of the burdens that the regulatory agencies have put on for enhanced oil recovery from using carbon capture as well, I assume?
Right, right.
Now, Mr. Bell, last question more to you. It's more of for General Electric's position, and that is this wireless power transfer. It's probably aspirational. We see around the world, Russia and Germany and Japan are moving into some pretty significant investments in that. What do you see coming with that? We know we already are using wireless with our cell phones, our internet access with wireless. We're seeing induction motors in our industrial plants. We're seeing Wi-Fi. Others are wireless. What do you see GE moving in that arena in wireless power transfer? Could you use your mic, please?
I'll add to the first part of your question, which is around the different source of fuel, then I'll get to the other part. So we actually introduced the idea of how can existing power plants, whether it's gas or coal, be digital, with the idea of a digital power plant. We can actually reduce emissions in existing power plants using our software. So whether it's coal or gas or nuclear, whatever the source of fuel, we can rejuvenate existing sources and keep them functioning more efficiently and effectively. With regards to wireless power, there's a lot of fundamental research that's happening, not a whole lot of commercial-ready solutions at industrial scale. What we would do is we would get back to you with some of our research colleagues on what we see as the future of how that should be brought to market in a commercial way.
I don't think we're talking, maybe eventually it's long-term transmission that would reduce some of the outages we have, but that's not where I'm talking about. I'm talking more short-term within our, to be able to through induction coils to recharge our electric cars. Same thing that we're already doing it with our cell phones. Some of the fundamental ways of moving technology so that America continues to be the global leader on innovation. So I've run out of time, unfortunately, but if you could get back to me on that, I'd like to know more from your perspective. Thank you. I yield back.